Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Peace and blessings to you. Bars, bars. Grand rise, grand afternoon. Yeah, it's almost afternoon. Hey y'all, hey. This is your girl, the Philly Bruja. Hey y'all, what's poppin'? I guess we're gonna go ahead and get these formalities out the way, right? This is just a couple observations that I've seen because I watched this movie about 3 times. Okay, that part. So we won't be long. I'm not going to hold you, gated community. I know you lovely, lovely people have way more better things to do than this, right? This is going to be kind of a rant, and you know I'm not really into conspiracies and all that other kind of shit. That's cute and all, but and not saying that they don't exist. I'm just saying that I don't care. Okay, I don't care about them. But this shit, sometimes some things is just put in your face, and you are forced to actually sit down and be like, wait, what? Hold on. Let me get this out the way real quick, okay? Hold on. Hold on.
I recall all my power and all my energy back to me with divine care. Whoever, whatever is living off my light energy, run that back, get your own. I'm emotionally gifted, so I must guard that gift with wisdom and firmness. My openness is emotionally generous. I must be watchful. I'm seeing who are and aren't skilled to receive. I receive what others' blind spots are, teaching me about budgeting my energy and setting them boundaries. I have the right to tell people what they don't want to hear in the name of setting them boundaries. I also won't exhaust myself on people who ain't listening. I'm done with people pleasing and the attachment to make everyone happy with me. I won't share like how you.
Please hit the like. Thank you. Hi, my babies. And plus, I'm so sorry. I'm so tardy, my beloveds. My bad. Hold on. I'm going to play this for 2 minutes, okay? And I'll be right back.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Look how I'm living now. Police be tripping now. Yeah, this is America. Guns in my area. I got the strap. I gotta carry him. Yeah, I'ma go into this. Yeah, this is gorilla. Yeah, I'ma go get the bag. Yeah, or I'ma get the bag. Yeah, I'm so cold like, yeah. I'm so dull like, yeah. We gon' blow like, yeah. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. Look how I'm kicking now. I'm so fitted. I'm on Gucci. I'm so pretty. I'm gonna get it. Watch me move. This is selling. That's a tool. Yeah. On my Kodak. Black. Know that. Hundred bands, hundred bands, hundred bands. Contraband, contraband, contraband. I got the plug on who a hawker. Whoa. They gonna find you like waka.
Oh, baby, I went to go refill. I came back right on time. Hey, Ted, thanks for opening up the gates. Yes, Grand Rise, y'all. Welcome to Thursday. Oh, shit, that was reverb. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Hey, Reed, what's poppin'? All right, yeah, we gonna get into this. I know this is not sector mess and all that other stuff like that, but this is some shit I wanted to talk about just briefly. Now I didn't watch this movie um 3 times, okay? And my significant other, Akuma Matata. Peace, beloved. Listen, I don't know. Are you grateful today? I know I woke up today and I just was filled with gratitude. I'm always grateful. Even this morning, I woke up with gratitude. Not because Chunk went to school, but, just gratitude in general. Anyway, so I hope you guys and girls are having a blessed week, if you will. Let's get into this really quickly. Now, I done watched this movie 3 times, and I was talking to my significant other in regards to it because he watched it or whatever, and I was like, "How you like it so far?" He said, "He's like, it's funny, it's funny." I was like, "That's what you got out of it?" And he's like, "Damn, and I want some chicken." I'm like, "This what you got out of it?" First and foremost, um, spoiler alerts, okay? If you have not watched it, do not go forward, okay? He's like, "What's wrong with some chicken?" I'm like, "You really just watched that movie? You said you want some chicken?" Hold on one sec. I really did not mean to hit that button, and I'm praying that they don't strike this damn video. Okay, there's a couple things I noticed, and I don't. My significant other had to go back and watch. I don't know what his opinion on it is right now. Did I enjoy the movie? Yes, very very much so. But here's the part where I say that I'm glad I don't smoke marijuana or take psychedelics or anything like that because, man, listen, they put so much in that movie that I actually believe is true. I do. I do. And we can even use um the YouTube streets as an example. Okay. At the end, right? Once when the clones and all of them were coming out from the tunnels in the stations that's underground, which was located underneath the black church, right? The chicken shack, the strip club. What else am I missing? The liquor store, I think, like that, right? All of those staples that you see in predominantly minority communities, right? They had these tunnels that go down, and they cloning people because people, specific, what do you call them, non-players? God damn it, what is the word for that? People are put in place to cause a certain kind of chaos, right? I really feel like that shit is true. And then um, at one point in the club, the DJ switched the shit up. switched the song up and had them all swaying back and forth and things like that. And I keep telling y'all, watch out with the music, watch out what you paying attention to, watch out what you putting your energy into because of those frequencies. And dead ass, y'all know I'm not on no conspiracy. Like I'm not a conspiracy head. I'm not. I'm not even. I like a little sci-fi stuff here and there, but that's about it. Do I believe in aliens? Yes. They don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with them. But that's it. That's it. That's all. I don't go looking. I'm not in, in any way, shape, or form interested, right? But this shit right here, this is definitely something that you gotta watch a couple times. There's a few things that stuck out to me, and I'm like, I'm wondering, is anyone else peeping game? I'm sure, and I'm gonna do a YouTube search when I get done. I'm sure there was okay. We could use YouTube as an example. Have y'all noticed within, if you will, the section of YouTube where a lot of folks visit or frequent, if you will, like the beef sector, the Motres sector, the black sector, original and 2.0, right? Have y'all noticed that each one of these different online communities have the same motherfuckers? So much so that you even have characters who even sound alike. If we have the drunk aunties over here, they got the drunk aunties over there too. And some of them sound the same. You have the racist Mexicans. Oh my God, why did I come across one in Motres? You got the black witches, if you will. They all over. It is the same exact characters in each little community, like of the YouTube streets. And I'm just using it as an example. And I really honestly feel like characters are put in place for a reason. And as the movie will show you, it is, to keep everything going the way it is. And oh my gosh, when they were in the club and he just switched the music and everybody just starts swaying, right? And I'm like, yo, that is the frequencies I've been telling you about. And I'm sure a lot of people have been talking about it. They flipped the frequency in music up. Because I mean, seriously, music has the ability and power to change up your whole day, to change up your whole mood. For real. Real shit. Real shit. Hold on. And also what I made note was but yeah, I just thought it was like not so much of a coincidence, obviously, but I'm just saying. Just like how we have the same fucking characters in each sectors, if you will, right? Or districts. I like to call them districts. In each district, we have a counterpart of that person or that specific personality in the other, right? You got the set of unfits right there, and then bam, you got a set of unfits right here in that one, and the set of unfit, you know what I mean, like that kind of shit. And that's no shade. I'm just being real. Like you have these same personalities and traits and shit like that that pops up on these other ones. You got the rambling drunks who pop up on the panels and shit and like, oh man, here this motherfucker go. And then you look at the other districts or sectors, if you will, like, oh man, here this motherfucker go, with this drunk rambling shit. You know what I mean? Like it's different people, but they're the same. And that's what I started thinking about when I was watching They Clone Tyrone. And what I also peeped is that when they went and they found the facility where the clones were, right? Because one thing for certain, no matter how many times Tyrone had got killed, he had to be replaced because he plays an intricate part of keeping people, if you will, minorities and in that black melanin gold, um, from actually going into full activated mode, if that makes sense. Okay, so where was I at? See, look at me. My mind is all over the place. And what I had peeped when they went down there, did y'all notice, number one, that there was no female clones, no black female clones down there? Come on, man. Did you notice that? And if you notice, Yaya, and shout out to my god baby because she the one who actually brought it up. Because I was more so on the vibe of Henrietta Lacks and the DNA that they used from her, to cure, what was it, sickle cell? Not sickle cell. Hold on one second. Um, the one who they couldn't clone or reclone was the black woman, right? So when I say black woman is God, I mean it. But anybody else tell y'all that, especially some no taps, y'all run. Okay. Henrietta, because I want to make sure I'm sourcing. Yeah, Henrietta Lacks and the HeLa cell line, right? The first immortalized human cell line that was able to reproduce over and over and over again. But yet, in this facility, with all these scientists and whatnot, they weren't able to reproduce the black woman. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel. When it comes to life in general, with that black melanin popping, like they were able to reproduce every um other person. They even was able to start to take out the melanin, and but they couldn't do anything with the hair, which was, I thought that was a little bit funny in the movie as well. But literally, they show you shit. They show us things, and they'll put a laugh track over it, put a good little bop in it. You know what I'm saying? But really, it's like the truth. It's the truth. Why do you think like the youth and stuff like that um are running around here with these drills? And because they call them drills, they don't call them kills and murders. They sliding, and they just rearrange the words because they want to make people feel and think like it's not real when it really is real. And I believe that the frequency that the music is at today is also contributing to it. But that's neither here nor there. If y'all haven't watched this movie, watch this movie. And again, like I said, my god baby, she was talking about Yemaya, Yemaya, and being the mother of humankind and of the ocean. And me, when I was watching it, it made me think about Henrietta, right? And how they used her DNA for so many years. So, and still to this day, till this day, from that black woman. You know what I mean? And I was just like, whoa. And they couldn't clone that black woman. Even in the movie, like they couldn't clone it. And I really do feel like shit like that is going on. Okay. Like when they were showing them in the restaurant eating the chicken. I automatically instantly went back to, remember when they had that whole chicken frenzy going on. Hey, Decline, when they had that whole chicken frenzy going on in the Boondocks. Mother, these goddamn the Boondocks did that like years before this even happened. Okay, when they had that chicken sandwich and people was um bum rushing, was it Popeyes? I think it was Popeyes, and standing in them long lines to get them chicken sandwiches. And I'm like, yo, they are poisoning people. So that's how I was like looking at my husband. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? You want some chicken? You want some fried chicken right now? Right, right. Just after watching it, you bugging. And it just made me think about that. Like they put chemicals and shit in the food to keep us in a what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? To keep us in a certain frequency. You know what I mean? To keep us in a certain frequency. So and then when they were in the hairdressers and they was putting the perm in their hair, the woman was talking about how she had different things going on, and as the perm is going on her hair, she's like, yeah, well, she becomes docile about the whole matter. It just really doesn't matter. It's not hitting the same anymore because whatever they're putting in the chicken and the this and the that, they were putting in the perm. And even in it, and it flips to the scene in the church, and they were taking communion, and it was giving out the grape juice. They actually put the shit in the grape juice too. Mm-mm-mm. And I was just thinking about it. I'm like, yo, if you ever want to tell the truth or hide something from somebody, you just put it in plain sight, right? And nowadays, you just put a good little diddy bop over it, right? Have a couple smiling folks or whatever the case may be, but they telling you the truth. They telling you the truth. In my beef sector voice, Regis says, I have never had that sandwich, that chicken sandwich. Regis, I actually did have it way before the frenzy started. I think it must have came out like the first or second day, and I said I'll try it. I'm not really a fan of Popeyes and shit like that. It just never went well with my system. But I thought that it was odd, and seeing those people lose their mind and go get this damn sandwich. Y'all remember like some people lost their lives because fights and shit broke out in the line, and I just remember sitting back like, God damn, look at these. It's like sheeps, man, sheeps, literally. Oh man, that was mind blowing. That was mind blowing. And then with the subliminal messages, with hair care and the perms, and it wasn't all that either, by the way. Okay, so yeah, it probably made me sick. I'm pretty sure it probably did, but it made me think about all of this stuff. Because even when I was okay, like Gilly's son had transcended, right? And I'm watching I was watching a video. I even think I shared it, right? And I sat back and I'm listening, and you can see the pain on his face, right? And even in the midst of a tragedy like that, they had a couple people, couple rappers spitting bars talking about the same exact shit. And I'm like, the fuck? This man just lost his child tragically. A whole bunch of other parents lost their child too, tragically. And they all in a circle, they freestyling or whatever, and they freestyling literally the same shit that happened to this man's kid. Not even like, you know, 2 or 3 days ago. So it's like programming, mental programming. Yeah, it really was that Boondocks episode, Regis. I was like, yo, that's crazy, right? Crazy. So I don't. Y'all gotta watch this movie. Let me know your thoughts and your comments on it, because I don't want to give out too many spoilers for people who didn't watch the movie. But I'm inclined to believe that a lot of that is true. Very much so. Very much so. I mean, like I said, a lot of things is about balance. In order to have a top, you gotta have a bottom, right? And there is no way possible that they could even risk, you know, people of color coming out of their comas, if you will. So nobody can risk all people of color coming into, into the knowledge, if you will. Not everybody's supposed to wake up, I guess. But I did peep that they were not able to clone the female character in the movie, and that just made me think about Henrietta and um, Yemaye and a lot of the great goddesses, if you will, melanin goddesses. So, but yeah, man, y'all gotta watch this shit. I just wanted to chat about that real quick. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like how mm, really you can put something in front of somebody and tell them the God honest truth. And I'm gonna tell you this, like as a Hyoka, right? Not self-proclaimed either, but as a Hyoka, right? I have a funny way of telling the truth, but using comedy. That's one of my gifts. I'm gonna make you laugh, but I'm telling you the dead ass honest truth, and it'll go right over some people's head because they laughing so hard. But it's always the truth. It's always the truth. That's all I wanted to talk about today. I'm not keeping y'all, not at all. I want y'all to have a beautiful, blessed rest of your day and weekend. One thing for certain, one thing for sure, I'm consistently inconsistent. I don't know when I'm gonna be coming back live again, but I will be back live, God willing, right? That part. So I want y'all to have a beautiful day, a beautiful rest of your day. If y'all haven't watched that movie, go ahead watch the movie, and drop your comments below. Tell me what you thought about it, and tell me if you peeped a lot of the different little Easter eggs in that joint too. It's crazy. They had the damn elevators that went underground under the black church. the liquor store, I think even like a CD store, music store, something like that, the strip club, the hair salon. Yo, like all those staples are what we have in, predominantly black communities. Shit, they put it right in front of your face. So don't get surprised. Don't get surprised now, because it's always been here. Okay, that part. So on that note, I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'm gonna finish my day. Remember, like I always say, stay sucker free. Peace. That lock up the gates.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Remember, stay sucker free. All right. Hey, watch out what y'all putting into your bodies, man. That ass, this shit, man. Whew.